there are plenty of ideas floating around out there that I just don't agree with. Now, that doesn't mean that they're not true. Within the infinite, all things exist. And I think specifically the way that it works is we never discover anything. We create with our imagination. So if you can imagine it, you just created a reality where it exists. That's how the infinite is expanding. That's my opinion. It makes sense. I don't know like any way to prove that at all. I'm sure if I sat down with it long enough, I could figure it out. But just something about that rings true. It's like I heard something similar explained one time where it's like, there's a dimension where you believe one thing and not the other. There's a dimension where you believe both things. There's a dimension where you believe neither of the things. And like these dimensions just keep multiplying based on just probability. Okay. And I think once a new idea, if there even is such a thing, by the way, but if there were such a thing, if your imagination could spawn a new idea, then that will spawn more infinite, okay? Infinite is growing in that manner, which means that everyone is right. But I think there is a distinction that should be made between your truth and a universal truth. And I think a universal truth would be something along the lines of, you are the awareness of the character, you are not the character. I think that is a universal truth because that is something that I can experience and it's something I can teach you how to experience. Therefore, it's a universal truth. But the idea of like being a starseed is not a universal truth. The idea of, you picking this life to experience is not a universal truth. Most ideas are not universal truths at all.